I don't know. I don't know either. I've never treated anyone unkindly in my life.
Obviously. Make no mistake about it. You're a real sweetheart.
But, you know, even my girlfriend that works at DA and Jackson,
Yeah.
she first brought it to my attention.
So what do you think it is? What's the reason for this?
I think it's after the hurricane, I think everyone went berserk.
Yeah. I think the hurricane literally blew their brains out.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because people have really changed.
You're right.
But all I know is I still love the broadcasting business. I used to be a member of the TV National Academy of Arts and Science.
Yeah.
I remember and knew Larry King very well.
Yeah.
I still keep in touch with a lot of the people in Baltimore and Washington.
Loan me $50.
Yeah.
Loan you $50?
See, the audience is wondering how come I'm letting you go on so. I'm just curious as how long this can go on. Go ahead.
Okay.
You got all the time you want.
All I know is I think you are super terrific. And I'm glad you're not really leaving.
Oh, yeah. Well, up until this call, I had changed my mind, but I may have to reconsider. Uh-huh. Okay, have a great day. Okay, talk to you again in about...
I'm 52, and I've seen a lot down here, too, in
Okay,
business.
I've seen him come and go.
Same here.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
I'll do it.
Love you.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See, there was nothing wrong with that. That was a nice short call, right to the point. We have an open line in Dade, 751. This payphone thing, I'm telling you, if there's some enterprising person out there in this audience that's got a little bit of electronic expertise, man, that's where it's at. Somebody come up with a goddamn payphone that you can understand what's on the other end. Can't understand a goddamn word they're saying on any of them. And that was the Southern Bell one. Oh, well, they're always saying, well, everybody and their brother's making payphones now. That's got nothing to do with it. There's just something basically intrinsic in the whole goddamn thing. They just suck. They blow. You can't understand. And didn't used to be that way. This is just something that started very recently. Probably Castro got something to do with that, and you'll be finding out about that during Calle this weekend. Still haven't been invited, by the way, and I feel really pissed off. You think I would go if they invited me to Calle? You're right, I would not. And it's got nothing to do with ethnicity. It's just, what the hell am I going to do there? What am I going to do there? Dance around like some kind of a little fruitcake? I can stay at home and do that on the treadmill. I don't have to go down to Calle and eat a bunch of ethnic food, which I don't like Cuban food. How come we can't have... Don't they have a thing called... In Fort Lauderdale, they have a thing called a Taste of Fort Lauderdale. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know when it is. And, of course, when you're trying not to gain any weight, that's not the kind of thing you're like, oh, well, here's what it is. Please come and eat everything in sight. But that's the kind of thing that's fun, when you have like an ethnic festival that has all different ethnic stuff, as opposed to just kind of like one-dimensional with a lot of beans and rice and, those black beans, man, just the thought of it. It looks like it's already been eaten. Trust me when I tell you. It looks like it's been pre-tried, and it wasn't so good the first time. It's like that refried beans. Oh, God. Mushy. You like that crap, huh? You like refried beans?
Yeah, and black beans.
What does that mean exactly, refried beans?
First they cook them, then they fry them.
Yeah. And then they blow them out there.
In that order.
Yeah. They're mushy.
Refried beans, yeah.
Mush.
They cook them, then they mush them up, and then they fry them, yeah.
And I thought that Mexicans were big into that, which is why so many Mexicans were
that's
fat.
a Mexican thing. Cubans don't have refried beans.
Oh, they don't?
No, we just have black beans, which are great.
Which are even worse. Oh, which are even worse, man. Like I said, black beans. Oh, is that just to look at that, you could puke all over your shoes.
You don't
looking at black beans.
Poundy steaks with
no, I don't. Cuban food is garbage, man. Cuban food is not good.
It's excellent.
Mexican food is good.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Puerto Ricans don't have any food. They're too busy with switchblades. They haven't got any food. Canadians don't have any food. They got their...
Spam.
No, they have... What do they call that? Their smoked meat. They call pastrami smoked meat because they're kind of constipated, eh? And pastrami sounds too Jewish. Anyway, it's 11:35 at WIOD.
I don't care where you heard it.
I bet he is sorry.
Well, that's what they said. They said what's the difference what they said?
So
I'm telling you no. I mean, there's been 2 reports already.
That station is
BS radio from sign-on to sign-off, and I can't believe how many suckers there are in this town who are sitting there listening. Last week, they had Neil retiring. Do you remember that?
Even Neil Rogers and Phil Hendry BS radio.
Excuse me. Last week they said Neil was leaving, didn't they?
Yeah.
Is he leaving?
No, but that was the proof. That was the...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Getting very emotional and very upset. I can tell the difference between posing and reality, man. That's the real thing. He's letting it get to him. Don't let him get to you, Hank, even though you are full of crap. Here's Miami Beach. Hello.
Yes, I'm calling from Miami Beach. Happy anniversary and welcome back. I'm glad to know that you're not leaving.
Thank you so much.
There's something going on in Miami Beach at the Recreation Department that I think the public needs to know.
Well, wait a minute. We have a celebrity guest in the studio there.
I got you down.
There she is. She's working on a shower pick right now. Oh, is that what you came in here for, to get one of those? I thought you'd already have your own library at home. She's got every model they've ever made. And her husband ain't too happy about it either, by the way.
Right.
Go ahead, sir. What is it? I can't understand a damn thing you're saying. What is it?
There is something going on at the Recreation Department at the city of Miami Beach that is somewhat unorthodox. There's a gentleman named Charlie Newton that has been working with the city of Miami Beach and coordinating all youth sports since 1978.
Yeah. Is this going to be something really ponderous and terminal? Because it's starting out that way.
Well,
like really boring.
No, actually, it's quite interesting. Channel 7 was going to do a news story on it last night, and it got bumped off.
Well, what is it? I'll tell you one thing. If her show was as good as she looks, she'd have a hell of a show, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, there's...
I'm serious. She still looks pretty good.
There were kids that were told that they were not allowed to play.
Yeah.
Youth
Okay, well, listen, go
baseball.
on, work on it, okay? You're killing me and you're killing the show. This guy, get out of here. We have an open line in Dade, 751-9463. Here's Boca. Hello?
Neil, God,
Yes, sir.
the Italian Iceman.
What is it?
The Italian Iceman.
Get out of here. We have an open line on the green line, 1-800-944-9463, one in the Dade, 751-WIOD. You know, it's interesting. That wasn't the Italian Iceman, because I saw him at the game last night. Now, have we ever met him before, the husband? Okay, I think we've just solved the entire problem. Now, I haven't seen Erin Summers since the day before she started, whenever the hell that was, probably a couple of months ago. And at the time, I said, she looks great, she's got a great ass, she's got ample, whatever you want, she's got plenty of it, and she looks pretty good. And you know something she does? The only problem is she looks fake. Do you know what I'm talking about? She looks fake. In other words, there's something about that face. It just, maybe I'm not putting it into words, but forgetting about what she looks like. She looks pretty good. But her husband, now, does anybody remember Tiny Tim?
His name is Tim.
Exactly. I rest my case. That's why she ain't doing it no more, and that's why she's so against everybody else doing it, because she's afraid they're going to be doing it with somebody who looks like him. Oh, my God. I feel so much better about myself already. That is a strange-looking dude. That is a bizarre. What is it? He's got blonde, like frizzy. It's Tiny Tim in drag, baby. Just lost 30 years. It's a young it's Tiny Tim Jr. Make no mistake about it. So next time you call Erin, go easy on her, okay? Because it's Tiny Tim. Let's do Pompano. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Oh, if you could have seen this guy.
Neil, don't you get nervous when you talk all this stuff about people and you meet them face to face?
No.
You're not afraid?
She was just standing right in there. What are you talking about?
I know, but what if you saw Joe Sorella in person and he jumped at you and tried to strangle
Let
you?
me tell you something. When they announced the lineups before the game last night, they announced not in the lineup tonight, number 2, Joe Sorella. There was an ovation in that crowd, the likes of which I've never heard in my life. So Joe would have to take on all of Section 125.
Yeah, well, it's, I don't know. I know if I talk bad about somebody, that
He
means
sucks. Look, let's face it, when you're getting paid a lot of money to perform, don't you think that you're open to criticism? In other words, people are only supposed to say good things about you?
Yeah, but not...
If you go out there and you stink the joint out and somebody says you suck, then you either try to improve your quality of play or you go out and do something you can do.
Yeah, it's
like dig ditches or something.
I just, it's one thing to say it about... and trust me, I call you all the time and I rip apart Joe Sorella. But he doesn't know who I am, so I can...
I don't care if he knows who I am. I met Joe Sorella at Pompano Park. I think Joe's a hell of a good guy. I like Joe Sorella. But that's personal, and this is business. There's a lot of guys I like, but that doesn't mean I want them playing on my hockey team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I like this guy Steve from Plantation that we met at the game last night. That don't mean I want him out there playing on left wing with the Stewie Barnes.
You never know. It might be an improvement.
It could be. And by the way, speaking of that, how come we got this great kid Garpenlov, which they had the original line set up last Saturday, which we still never have seen that line? You know how most teams that have a coach with a brain, they have one big line. Like the Penguins, they got Francis at center between Yager and Robitaille, that's their great line. Those are right now their three best players on one big dangerous line, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we have the original line was going to be Stu Barnes between Mellenby and Garpenlov? We've never had that line. They've never played one shift together. That's because Roger Nielsen's a moron.
And why do they have Andre Lamakin out there trying to
why do they have him out there? Why do they have him out there, period?
They have him out there in the power play when they should have their best guys out there all the time.
And how come we didn't get that Rob Goodrow, who looks awful good to me for Ottawa, man? He was out there on their power play, and this kid's a great player, and we could have had him for nothing in the waiver draft. And Brian Murray says, oh, well, there was nobody that we wanted. Give me a break.
Oh, he's still working on that marvelous Woolley deal that, you know.
Oh, no, he's good, though. I like Jason Woolley. He's playing pretty good. He's a pretty good player.
He's no Rob Goodrow.
He's not. You're right.
Last but not least, Neil, did you get a chance to listen to the tape I sent you?
Of what?
Did you?
Of what?
It was a story that I wrote.
No, you called me there. You're going to call me every day about this?
Or,
you just called me yesterday about this.
The day before yesterday.
I'll get to it, man. I'll get to it. I'll get back to you, Diana.
All right. I just, it was important to me, and I wanted to, give it away to people, see if they like it, and your opinion is very important.
Well, just relax.
All right. I'll keep holding it, and I'll relax.
You're no Joe Sorella. Hang in there, pal.
Okay,
calm down, please. We have an open line in Broward, 524. So, yeah, Erin was in here with her husband, and he's a very, I can't imagine that she's doing it with that. No wonder. And she went in there, and George has got all these water box.
She wanted it.
She wanted it right there, she said. She wanted it. And if you were married to something like that, you'd probably want it all day long. No wonder she sounds deprived and depraved. No wonder she hangs out all day with her water pick. She did really want it?
Yeah, so I gave her Matt's card.
Oh, man, when she saw that power switch, oh, my God. Absolutely. When she saw that turbo pulse, she just went apeshot. She was jumping up and down like Rumpelstiltskin. You could almost feel it in here. Is she lost weight, or is my memory just bad? She looks awfully skinny.
No, she's the same.
Skinny?
Yeah, tall. 6 feet tall.
Tall and skinny. So how can she be tall and skinny and have a great ass?
That part isn't skin.
Oh, she has a great big ass?
It widens at that point.
Oh, I see. Kind of like the Grand Canyon. Okay, so George said that she's tall and very skinny, and her husband is ugly, and she's got a big ass. Anyway, 136. Isn't that what you just said? At WIOD.
I know that the Lord even loves Neil Rogers.
Tonight on ABC, experience Christmas the NYPD Blue Way. Buck naked and raw.
Sylvia, I'm f***ing home. Whoops, you're naked.
Andy, I'm so f***ing glad to see you. I have a f***ing surprise.
Of course you're f***ing naked.
Not that asshole there.
Aw, you got me a f***ing Christmas present. That's so f***ing sweet. Thanks, you shit-hole big-ass whore bag and sucking mother f***ing poo-poo head.
My pleasure. Hey, let's
Hey, I better remove my holster.
It's raunchy fun for everyone. NYPD Blue, the Christmas special. Tonight, right after Luther Campbell's Christmas Carol on ABC.
Oh, by the way, better clarify something from yesterday, because we don't want to give no misinformation on this show, and that is that U of M graduate. Did he graduate? Well, whatever. What is that? Listen to that thing. That baby's going nuts. Warren Sapp, he did not do no drug. Well, that's what the NFL says. The New York Times says he did, and ESPN says he did. He tested positive for marijuana, and one of the reports said that he tested positive for cocaine, and they also said that James Stewart, remember that movie Rear Window? He was great in that with Grace Kelly. They said he tested positive for the wicked weed, but the NFL and U of M said, nah. You're making it up, and quit messing with our livelihood. So you believe whoever you wants to believe, and that's the way that goes, okay? So anyway, getting back to that thing about the NBA, if you want, but the Magic are great, and they got a great team, and of course Miami, being as lucky as we are, they wind up getting the damn heat, and they stink the joint out, and they get different owner every couple of weeks, and different coach every few months, and everybody bellyaches about it, and that's Miami. So it fits in like a glove. But I'm just not into a sport where there are like no white guys playing. It's just not something I'm interested in. In addition to which, even the white guys are like a bunch of 7-foot goons jamming the basketball. They look down. When you look down to stuff the ball in the basketball, then you know things have gotten a little bit out of hand. So screw it. I will watch some of the NCAAs, though, because that's now there's some good college ball. But if I am watching a game, now does this make me a racist? If I'm watching a game, I'm coming across the satellite. All those games are on there, by the way, every one of them. And you watch a game and you turn on, and there's there's 10 black guys out there on the court, and I turn it off. Does that make me a racist? It does?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the mobile in Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Hello, Neil. Junior, how you doing?
Okay.
Listen, I have to vent
Bad
about...
phone. Why don't you ever have a good phone?
It's a good phone.
Stubby Jr. It's the worst phone.
Really?
That's what it sounds like.
How about now? Is it better?
No, it's a crappy phone.
Yeah, well, I'll throw it away. I'll get a new one for you.
Okay.
But in the meantime...
No, just throw it away.
Just throw it away. How can these people leave the arena with 1 minute left to go?
One leg at a time.
Tie?
One leg at a time. This is Miami, pal. Get used to it.
I mean, this is incredible.
I'm delighted. You can get out of there now in 20 seconds, man. No problem. All the pain in the ass cars that are locking your car in there, they're all gone. You back up, you zip out of there, you're gone, and no problem at all.
You think it's going to change when they move that place, or
No.
you think it'll stay the same?
No, why would it? What has it got to do with where it is? It's the mentality of the public here, man. When it's time to go, they go.
It's time to go.
When the game starts and you see all those thousands of empty seats, last night I was going nuts. I thought, God, how can this be? I mean, this looks like Hartford for crying out loud.
It's incredible.
Game starts and there's like maybe 7,000 or 8,000 people in the stand, and there's 6,000 other assholes wandering around somewhere.
Showing the babies to you.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. Wasn't that great?
I laughed when I saw that.
Shampoo Paul is there with his little baby. I need him like I need hemorrhoids.
How can Van Beesbrook let that schmutzy... I mean, when I saw that, I couldn't believe it. I said, picture me, I'm dreaming.
I know. I was pissed off. I was really foaming at the mouth. I said, what is that? What kind of a greasy goal is that? What kind of a way to end the game is that? We outplay them the whole game. They're in a coma, and then they get one crappy shot. The guy just shooting it in, really, just a bouncing little piece of crap from the blue line. There's nobody in between him and the beezer. And oops, there it is. It's in the net, and goodbye.
He saw that for 70 feet.
Yeah.
70 feet, and he couldn't strike. A guy of his caliber, that sucks. Well, listen, have a good day.
And back to you.
All right, bye-bye.
Maybe now we know why Mike Richter is playing for the Rangers.
Ibadev out at center. Bogler on deck. Oh, shot scores for Buffalo! A big win tonight for the Sabres. The Euro train scores in overtime.
Anyway, what can you do? You know, you win some, you lose some, and some you just give away. Here's Boca. Hello.
Yeah, buongiorno, Neil.
Buongiorno.
Yeah, boy, this cost me $6.
Why is that?
Boy, I might have found my boss's time. But anyway, couple things I talk about. Seen that movie Fatso?
Yeah.
Well, it got off to a pretty bad start. My name's Sal.
Yeah.
And I've been overweight most of my life. So
Your name ain't Sal Lapalato, is it? Yeah.
But anyway, about the Nazi cops.
Yeah.
During the summer, I was on a 4,000-mile...
Get the honey, Junior.
on a 4,000-mile bike ride between here, Vermont, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And I met my cousin's husband. He's a Newark, New Jersey cop.
Yeah.
And we rode our bikes up to Lake George, New York. And his friend, he has a license tag that has NSDAP, which is National Nazi Party.
Yeah.
And, in my cousin's husband's house, he has all this paraphernalia. Well, the thing that clinched it about the Nazi was in a motel up in Lake George, seeing a copy of Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
And, I figured, well, yep, the Nazis are out.
It's a lie. I am not a Nazi.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for your scintillating call. We have two open lines. They're both on the green lines. I think that guy just cleaned those babies out. 1-800-944-9463. 1-800-944-WIOD. Between now and noon, we're giving away those great Panther tickets and the dinner for two at the 1800 Club and the round trip on the bus and a partridge in a pear tree and a date with Denise Potvin and et cetera and so on. And some silk panties once worn by Wayne Huizinga. Here's Pompano Beach. Hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Well, it put me on hold for a damn long time there. I was wondering if you could tell me when the Calgary Flames, if they're coming here at all.
They're not, because they're in the Western Conference. Why would they be coming here? We got the shortened season, and if you were an astute hockey fan, you would know that we're not playing a Western Conference.
Oh.
Sir?
Okay. Well, I was wondering if you could tell me, I heard the other day when I was listening...
They're coming here at the same time. The Maple Leafs are coming, and the St. Louis Blues, and the Blackhawks, and the Winnipeg Jets, and the Vancouver Canucks, and the Mighty Ducks, and the San Jose Sharks, and the Blackhawks.
Okay.
And the Dallas Stars.
I was wondering if you could tell me... Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. I was wondering if you could tell me, the other day I heard some rumors about them wanting to trade Van Beesbrook. I was wondering what you think last night's performance would, how that would affect it.
Nothing that they do makes any sense. I mean, I have no idea. You know, Roger Nielsen continues to love Joe Cirella, and he puts him out there. He played one good period in the third period last night, and actually threw a couple of checks, so right now he'll be playing every damn day. I can't explain what they're going to do. They should have traded, as much as I like him, as good as he is, they should have traded him a long time ago. This team needs scoring. They got the big defenseman from Sweden, the Svensson guy coming, going to play maybe tomorrow. That's great, but we don't need more defensemen. We need scoring, baby. That's what we need, and have a great day. And I'll see you at the Calgary game. We have an open line in Broward, 524-9463, 524-WIOD, 524, Jim Dory is God. So anyway, the Blade Runner girl, she and Janet never miss a thing, that Esther. Remember yesterday I was talking about Craig Simpson and Alexander Mogilny on Buffalo? And she comes there breathless between the periods. Well, between somebody's periods. And man, I said, well, did you check out Craig Simpson during the warm-ups? She was hyperventilating. Oh my God. She couldn't even speak, Esther. She was speechless and breathless. And poor Craig Simpson, man, his pretty puss almost got messed up by Cirella last night. He let him have a shot in the chops. It was a beautiful... Attaboy, Joe, we knew you had it in you. Now pack up and get out of here. You suck. It's 11:35 at WIOD, and the time it takes to say pro-paging, you could have gotten your message already. A gift idea, you got somebody in the family who's having a holiday, a birthday coming up real soon, is one of those great Pubix cubes.
I got you there.
Here's Fort Lauderdale on the purple line. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? What's the difference between a black guy and a colored guy? Could you tell me?
What are you talking about, sir?
About that lady. What was she talking about?
What lady?
The one who just called.
Forget about her. Don't wasted enough time snoring with that bitch. Forget about her.
That was great, Neil.
Yeah, that was really good.
I have a vet for you to take your dog to.
Yeah.
I have a golden retriever.
Yes?
She's 13 years old.
Wow.
We had a problem with the ears when she was a puppy, and I don't remember what he gave to her or what he did to her. But 441 Animal Hospital, Dr. Matthews.
441 and
Animal
where?
Hospital. It's on. It's between Broward and Peters.
Oh.
On 441, by the old Jeep dealer there.
Dr. what?
Dr. Matthews.
Yeah, Eddie? Eddie
no.
Matthews.
No.
Played a mean third base for the Braves.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
See ya. Open line on the purple line. Now we're starting to get some doggy help here. That's what I want. Forget about all this other crap. God, that gets to be so ponderous, and you go and you waste all this money. Well, we got this operation we'd like to do, and it's really very safe, and it's only $700. And, you know, the vet's eyeballs are rolling around like a goddamn pinball machine every time. It's only $700. I know it's quite an investment, but if you love your dog, give me the money now. In fact, forget about the operation. Just give me the goddamn money. You know, the other night the game was so enjoyable, even though, it wasn't the greatest game in the world and we wound up losing it. It was enjoyable until we gave up that greasy goal, and I kept wondering, why are we having such a good time tonight? And it's because there were some people who weren't there.
Can't we all just get along, Neil?
Yeah. What do you want, Andy Moss?
Just calling to say hi and...
Chronic.
Huh?
I said, how you doing?
Actually, the reason I'm
the
calling...
hell you're not. Where were you the other night? Where were you on Tuesday?
I had to be somewhere.
Somewhere secret, clandestine?
Very clandestine.
Okay.
But I'll be there tonight.
Oh.
And I expect the big Panthers win. Panthers 4, Caps 1.
I got news for you. If we score 4 goals against Jim Carrey, you can put it on the front page of the goddamn New York Times tomorrow.
4-1 Panthers. Anyway,
no chance.
The reason I was calling...
Now, is Roger Nielsen going to play that Swede, that Svensson kid tonight? Because if he doesn't, there are going to be massive revolts in the stands, I'll tell you that.
I don't know who they're playing.
If we don't have Keith Brown and Svensson, whatever his name is, playing defense instead of Joe Cirella and Brian Benning tonight, there's going to be serious trouble in that goddamn arena, and I'm going to be responsible for it.
Good.
I'm telling you.
Anyway, I was calling because I realized that I just Jeff is out probably on the road, and I wanted to call them Jeff and all his little Panther buddies, a bunch of...
Okay, get out of here, Andy. Let's go to a lady. Now, see this, you know something? You talk about sad. We were, John was telling me about this. It was a game not too long ago. Andy Moss invited himself to sit in two of Bob Green's seats that were empty with some butt plug friend of his, and they're sitting there, and Jeff Moss, Mr. same brown suit for 20 years punk, is standing over there by the next section, you know, in the doorway. The whole game, this one is looking at the other one, and they're waving back and forth, not like brothers, like kind of boyfriends or something. What was that all about? And now he calls up because he knows Jeff is on the road, and him and his little asshole buddies can hear him on there. Cut the crap, Andy, and grow up already, you stupid bastard. Jesus, God almighty. Quit using the show as a play toy. It makes me nauseous. And don't come anywhere near our seats tonight, or you'll be escorted out. Here's a lady in Miami. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay, because I have to talk.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm in the office.
But why? Oh, that's why you're whispering. Okay.
Yeah. Now do you remember why you don't do topics?
Yes, I do. But I don't care. I still have no regrets. I think the last couple of days of what I had to say was important, even if the callers weren't.
Yeah, there's just, let's face it, when it comes to prejudice, we all have it.
Right. That's my point. That's my point. And when Furman the German sits on there and makes the statement that he's never used the N-word in the last 10 years, you know he's full of crap.
Well, maybe it's the pronunciation of it. Maybe it should be nigga.
That maybe he says spook or something like that.
Who knows?
Or smoky or cloud or coon. So maybe he doesn't like to say nigger.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't. Maybe with
here's my Rogaine spot, yeah.
Maybe with the therapy, he decided not to...
that might have done it.
He might have gotten a new word to
They might have done a little lobotomy there and yanked the N-word right out of his brain.
I just don't understand it all. I don't know why people can't just admit what they are and...
They can't do it. They cannot do it. I brought this up yesterday. You would have thought that I had leprosy. They were running away from the show like they were terrified.
It's just like when you find out you have a problem, you're on your way to solving it. And they don't even know they have the problem.
Right, exactly.
So, okay, that's it, Neil.
Have a great day. Bye. The whispering lady. We have an open line in Dade, 751. Where's that guy from the Rogaine spot that was just on there again? He said he wants to know. I'd be glad to tell him. Anything he wants, baby. Now, just the money that I blew at the track last night. You know, that Fat Rich, I'm going to tell you, this guy, and he likes to play Mr. Innocent. He lost his ass there last night, which he would lie about that, too, but I know he did. And he just keeps giving me this bogus, just shut up and do all your little numbers and talk to all your good little friends and let me lose my own way, okay? Love the 7-horse in the Meadowlands at that one race. Oh, no, the 8. He's got the 8. Talks me off of that horse. The 7 was getting claimed, finishes second, runs a hell of a race. The 8 is nowhere to be found. Starts hocking a Chinook. They got the driver's showdown. Wally Hennessy and Jeff Gregory are finishing 1-2 in just about every race. Oh, Mark Aubin told me this, and Mark Aubin told me that, and signed me up, and Huey's up there betting his brains out. I plunged my brains on that horse. He's still, hit him again, Mark. Beat him again. That's it. Hit him right where the moon don't shine. That's it. Hit him right where they did the operation and see if that helps. See, I don't mind losing. I do mind losing because somebody else opens up a big mouth when they don't know what they're talking about, but runs around the place telling everybody that they're a goddamn expert. That just frosts my fat ass. You know what I'm saying, fatso? 146 at WIOD. Attention, Kendall Toyota needs fresh trades now, and they're ready to pay big. This weekend, if you got a car you're willing to trade, you've got big bargaining power to get a new Toyota. Because not only will Kendall Toyota give you this week's black book price for your trade, they will also give you a check for $2,000 to do whatever the hell you want with, to stick wherever you like. That's an extra $2,000 to put in the bank, pay off your credit cards, buy a treadmill. You can even use it toward the down payment on your new Toyota. Only Kendall Toyota gives you this week's official black book rough price for your trade, plus a check for $2,000. Kendall Toyota on US 1, just south of Dayline. You can call and check it out at 1-800-873-TOYO and get all the details. Okay.
Just home like that guy in Bonaventure doing the Mr. Mom thing today.
Yeah.
That called before.
Yes, sir.
I got a couple things. One request that I have, I'll get this out of the way. Take that Jack in the Box and put it in a box and bury it.
Yeah, that's getting a 2-month reprieve.
They're
killing it.
They're killing
much. You know that I had a couple of 2 faxes today wanting to hear that again.
Oh, no.
I mean, how can that still be funny? How can they be even remotely humorous at this point?
I got to admit, when
they
you put it
can
on...
take their Jack in the Box and stick it with the fries.
When you put it on, I change the station. I can't handle it anymore.
Well, 2-month reprieve.
I hate tuning out. I have a woman that works for me, and I turned her on to you last year.
Yes?
and she absolutely loves you. She says her day isn't complete if she doesn't hear your voice, and she wants to come by your house. She knows where you live in the acres.
Yeah.
And she says she's willing to even give you her 16-year-old son.
Well, a little bit too young for me, sir.
He's a good look. He looks like Orlando.
Well, a little bit too illegal and too young for me, sir, and tell her to get a life.
Okay. Before
Give
I
her
go,
Michael Jackson's number.
yeah, two quick requests.
Yeah.
One new and one old. The new one, the Uranus commercial.
Yes.
And the old one, the Magic Butt.
Magic, but it sounds to me like your head is in one place. Have a great day, pal, and butch up, and we'll help you bail out. Yeah, she wants to give me. It's like that woman on the Geraldo show. I'd be proud to have my son molested by Michael Jackson.
If your car's life is over, go see Bend Over. You'll realize what you had was heinous when you hop in and ride Uranus.
Oh, yeah. You've enjoyed driving Mercury. You loved your Saturn. Now come and dig Uranus. Love that new car smell? Nothing smells like Uranus. Dependability? No one has ever got stuck in Uranus.
Take the plunge now, be courageous. Bend over and ride Uranus.
And if you like a car that holds the road, you couldn't wipe out Uranus if you tried. Uranus. Powerful, yet great with gas. Need trunk space? Rest assured you can pack anything in Uranus. And if Uranus is rear-ended, our well-lubricated joints will soften the blow. Come to our showroom and pick out Uranus. And leave that messy paperwork to us. Check out Uranus.
Take the dive like Greg Louganis. Bend over and ride Uranus.
Here's Boca. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, the first time I called you was a couple weeks ago, and I won one of the videos, The Voyeur 2.
Yeah.
Gotta tell you, it was a great opportunity to call you and speak to you, and I took that tape home. First thing I did was I shoved it right in there. Then I put the tape in.
Uh-huh.
And my wife was a little appalled at first, but I'll tell you.
Appalled at what?
At the fact that I won a... she said, what kind of a guy is this that gives away porno flicks?
What the hell's wrong with that?
Well, it was once you watched it for a while, Neil, she loved it.
There you go.
And it changed our lives. Your show. So it was great.
Yeah, your lives must be pretty boring if one porno tape changed it.
Well, I got to tell you, a couple guys on there, I think, had Heyman's hats on. It was a Purim theme, and I'm not sure, but there's some big individuals there. Good tape.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye.
See ya. Boy, oh boy, doesn't take much to satisfy some of these people, literally. Cutler Ridge is gone, by the way, George. I just thought I'd mention that. Here's Pompano. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes?
Hey, I got two things for you.
Why are you screaming?
I'm sorry.
You're shrill, man.
Well, you know
You're
why?
shrieking.
I got a cold, and I didn't want to sound,
Nasal.
Yeah, too nasal.
You don't want to sound
today.
plugged.
Sick home today.
Uh-huh.
I got the fungus among us. Oakland Park and Andrews, there's a great animal hospital, Shank Animal Hospital.
Oakland Park and Andrews? I'm not going over there.
Well, it's a little out of your way, but I tell you what, they got a guy that grooms the dogs there. Wouldn't believe. Unbelievable.
What, he looks good?
Oh, tremendous. Tremendous dog
Now I'm
groomer.
going... First, I got a woman that's bringing me her 16-year-old son so I can go straight to jail, and then I'm going to go over to the vet. I'm going to take my dog over there so I can look at the guy who does the grooming.
Yeah, your dog, you walk out with a little pink one.
Yeah, I'll bet. He's already got that, and not much else, believe me.
Absolutely. And
He's had his problem taken care of.
funny story for you. There's a little video store called Beach Video right by where I live in Pompano, and right by the beach. And there was a trainer from Pompano Park who ordered 4 gay porno flicks last week on Thursday.
Incredible.
So you figure out who that is.
I'm sure I know.
And Swenson's going to kick ass tonight.
I hope so.
Game on, Pally.
See ya.
Have a great day.
Bye. Okay, well, we'll probably ask Wally. He'll know the answer to that. By the way, I want to say it again. If you were watching the Drivers' Showdown at Pompano Park last night, the first week of our 8-week competition, it was very exciting, very competitive. Jeff Gregory did a great job. Wally Hennessy did beat him out. And I'll say it again, Gary Mills gets 2 assists. Just like on a goal in a hockey game, he gets 2 assists, and it'll be interesting to see if Wally can win some races when Gary Mills isn't in the same race during the rest of the competition. Here's Hollywood. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
First-time caller.
All right.
I listen every day to you. Everything that you say about people is unbelievably true.
It is.
I cannot believe it.
I'm a very perspicacious guy.
Absolutely correct, sir. Yes. We went down to Key West, me and my wife, to get away from everything. Ended up turning around and coming right back.
Yeah.
Those people, those Canadians are living down there, it looks like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're packed everywhere.
Well, that's a good place for him.
Yeah, right. I'll never go down there again.
I've never been there. I have no interest in going
The
there.
question, the comment I had was, you talk about vets. Any service place you go to for anything, your car, anything, they don't know anything.
So what does that mean? So where do you go then?
You don't go, I don't know. Every time I try to get work done or ask somebody a question, they're illiterate. They don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
My mother's
So I guess
got
you
one
just
of
give up,
everything,
huh? Guess you just ditch your car and maybe just leave your dog in it would be a good idea.
You end up doing it yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Good show.
Thanks for the uplifting comment.
Thanks a lot.
See ya. Okay, there's a guy that's got me very optimistic about the future of the human race. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Neil.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I had the same problem with my dog a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And no veterinarian will ever recommend any type of nutritional therapy for any kind of infectious
Oh, you're not going to start peddling me dog food, are you?
No. What I started using was calcium ascorbate, and it got rid of it in about 3 days. I just sprinkled it on his food.
Calcium ascorbate?
Yeah, it's easy on your stomach type of vitamin C.
Yeah.
And it's also the cheapest kind you can get.
You mean like human?
Yeah, human vitamin
Dogs
C.
make their own vitamin C.
Yeah, but I mean, you need it in large doses to kill an infection, but it works real... Since then, I've used it on my horses. I've used it...
Really?
Oh, it works.
Calcium ascorbate.
Calcium ascorbate, about 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams a day, just sprinkling it on his food.
Now, that's not going to give him diarrhea, is it? Because I'm concerned about his ear, but I'm also concerned about my carpets.
Well, no, it might a
My
little
carpets are a lot more important to me than that stupid dog's ear.
Yeah, well, I kept my dog inside. I had to let him out a little more often. It wasn't uncontrollable.
You had to let him out a little more often, huh? Not sounding too good. Because, when a human being takes too much vitamin C, you know what happens immediately, don't you?
Yeah, but it worked within 3 days.
Look what it did for Linus Pauling.
The infection started to go. It stopped dripping. I stopped having to clean his ears. And within like a week, he didn't tilt his head anymore because he was in
Oh,
pain.
yeah, that drives me nuts.
Oh, I know. They walk kind of sideways. And
Yeah,
he'd
kind of side saddle,
he'd
yeah.
go to shake his head, and he'd go, oh, But anyway, got rid of it within a week.
Okay,
and
I'll give it a
since then,
shot.
I've used it for everything.
Thanks.
You bet.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay.
Hey, Neil, why'd you get your vet painted yellow?
So if anybody out there has got a problem with a dripping problem, little calcium ascorbate...
I got you down.
...will make it go away immediately. Yeah, leave a note for Erin on that, because a lot of the guys call her show have got a dripping problem. So tell them about 2 grams of calcium ascorbate every day. Just sprinkle it on would be good. And, of course, don't forget the one other ingredient that'll really make it go over the top. So look at that. This thing is the biggest piece of crap. I wouldn't wish this piece of equipment on my goddamn little dog.
Get the honey, Junior.
God.